This is a quick little operational video on the Willis 1224 WM2. This surface grinder comes with a PLC control and a hydraulic tank for back and forth movement of the table, and a paper filter coolant system, and automatic lubrication for the ways. Now the first thing you'll want to do is turn the power on the electrical cabinet, and once that is on, you're going to want to walk around to the control. You see that we have power here by the green light. Pull the E-stop, hit the power button. When the control's booted up, you'll see the Willis starting screen comes up where we're going to hit the English, and this brings up your main page. In here we have settings, and here you'll see the table stop selection, whether it's right or left, the spindle stop selection, and the coolant. In this screen is your jog, your auto, and also where you're going to set the width of your part. You have your light on or off button. This is surface grind mode, and this is plunge grind mode. Then you have your alarm screen, and your home, which just takes you back out to the main screen. So in jog mode, move the table in and out, and the head up and down. On the main control, you have the auto mode, you have the spindle start and stop, hydraulic start and stop, coolant start and stop, and then up here is your table right and left, and this is your potentiometer to adjust your speed that the table goes back and forth. So we're going to start by turning the hydraulics on, and then we can actually start moving the table right or left. One key important part is your magnet has to be on in order for the hydraulics to come on. The hydraulics will not come on if it is off. And if I shut it off while it's running, the hydraulics stop. Another important factor is in surface grind mode, we're in jog. You can see I can move the table in and out. So you can see. Now if I'm in plunge grind mode and I go back to my jog, as you see, I cannot move the table in and out. That can only be done in surface grind mode. And you can notice when in surface grind mode, the button lights up and the numbers move, showing you where you're at. Okay, we'll run through a little sequence showing you how to program it. From the jog button, we're going to say we touched off on the Y. On Z, we're going to say we're at the first edge of the part, the back edge of the part. So now that we're at the back edge of the part, we'll zero it out. We'll go down, and we're going to tell it that is the back side. So you see how it's set by it's a solid light. Go back over here, put it back in jog. We're going to move it forward. We'll say that's the other edge. So we're going to click that button. And now it's the only one blinking, so we're going to set it. Now that it's set, we're going to go back to surface grind mode. You'll notice here we have our rough feed setting. This is our fine feed setting, and then our spark out. So I just threw in some random numbers, having spark out 3 times. Once you have your information filled in, you're going to select whether you want to cross feed speed or step down. So we'll just do speed for this. Go down here, put it in auto, and you'll notice our table is now starting to grind across. So start at 0, we just dropped. Notice it matches up. And there it dropped again, and it'll run back and forth until we reach the 2 thou depth that we programmed. And once it's done, because we selected yes here, it will actually raise up off the part and stop and shut down.